All right. So we discussed the formula for binomial. We said that we start with this first term, and
Yes.
the R value will always be one less than the term value.
Yes.
And the total number of terms is always one more than the power of the bracket. Okay.
Yes.
So for example, we had this question we solved yesterday. So the total number of terms were 5 because the power is 4.
Yes.
And then we use the formula of NCR, A to the power N minus R and B to the power R.
Yes.
Now what I want you to make sure is when you put in B, you will also put the power on X, okay?
Yes.
So
Yes.
whenever we were putting the power, we also apply the power on X, okay?
Yes.
All right. Let me give you a question for you to solve. Okay. So the question says x squared plus 2 upon x to the power 5. I want you to tell me the first first 6 terms of the expression.
First 6 terms. Okay. So the first one will be x to the power of 10, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So for the second one, I have 5, then I have x to the power of 8, and then I have 2x. So will it be 5x to the power of 8 and then 2x, or do I have to squish it all together?
Yes, you will solve the brackets and then tell me the answer.
Okay.
So you will multiply 5 by 2.
Yes, yes. So it'll be 10x to the power of 7, sorry. Yeah, the power is.
Yes.
The third one will be 40x to the power of 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me the fifth and the sixth one.
Yeah, sure. It's gonna be 8x. It's gonna be- Then it's gonna be 80x cubed.
80x cubed.
Yeah,
Are you
For the-
sure?
for the fourth term.
Okay.
And then I'll find term
Yes,
5.
80x.
Yeah, and then I'll find term 5 and term 6, sorry.
You're talking about T5? You said 80x cubed?
Yes.
Okay. Look over here. We did 5
No.
4.
I said a term for term 4.
Term 4 is 80x, not cube.
Okay, just wait. Yeah. Okay, let
This
me
will
just.
become x to the power 4, and this is x cubed. So x to the power 4 upon
Oh,
x
okay,
cubed.
okay. I think yeah. I messed up. Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, but I got the understanding of it. Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
I'll just take a picture of that. This would be- It's gonna be 80 over x squared for term 5.
Yeah.
And the last one I'll just finish. Five equals 1, 1, 1, The last one will be 30x to the power of 5. Under 32, sorry, 32 over x to the power of 5.
Yes, perfect. So
Yes.
now in the end, how do you write the answer? You make an expression out of it. So you do x squared plus
Okay.
2 upon x to the power 5 is equal to x to the power 10 plus 10x7 plus 40x4 plus 80x plus 80 upon x squared plus 32 upon x to the power 5. Understand?
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. All right. So one thing I want you to note in this question is that x over here in the question had a power of 2 and then over here it had a power of -1. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So in the previous question we had a linear equation. However, this is a quadratic equation. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So in these whenever we have like a quadratic equation in the bracket, we will not have ascending powers of x. Like previously we had x to the power 0, then x to the power 1, 2, 3, 4. However, when we don't have a linear equation in the bracket, we will not have ascending powers of x. Okay. So
Okay.
right now we had different powers of x. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So sometimes what they do is they will ask you to find out the particular term.
The
Okay, so
particular term.
yes, particular term of an expression. So for example, they ask you to find the term of x9 in 2 plus x cubed to the power 9. I want you to find out the term with x to the power 9. Now, do you see, I can't if it was this question and I would have asked you to find out the term with x cube, you would have told me that it would be the fourth term, yes?
Yes.
Yes, why? Because whatever the term is, one less will be the power, yeah? Over here,
Just
it
wait,
would
can you
be this
explain that
term,
so you're saying, where are you pointing to, sorry?
over here. In this question,
Yes.
okay, if I would have asked you to find out the term in x cube, okay, you would
Yeah.
have just put in you would have just calculated the fourth term, yes?
Yes.
Because we directly know that whatever the term is, one less will be the power of x because it's a linear equation. So
Yes.
r would be one less,
Yes. 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 Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
which is
Yeah.
why I would just calculate the fourth term. However, in this expression, if I would, for example, ask you to find out the term with x4, you can't do the same thing in this
Yeah.
expression, yeah, because
Yeah.
it's not a linear expression. So for this, for example, it's the same example over here. This is a cubic expression, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So for such terms, such expressions, what we do is we have to use the particular term formula. When they
Okay.
ask us to find out the particular term, we can't directly do it. We have to use a formula for it.
Okay.
The formula basically says NCR A to the power n minus r b to the power r. You use this formula to find a particular term which will have a power of 9. So for example, in this question, we have, what is my n?
Your n is 9.
N is 9. So I do n, c. Do I know r? Do I know the term which will have the power of 9? No, right?
No.
So I can't put in r. Yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
What
Yes.
is my a? A is 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then I do n minus r again. And what is b?
B is x
B is
cubed.
x cubed. Yeah. And again, I don't know r. And
Yes.
what do we need the power as?
X to the power of 9.
Yes. So I need it as 9. Okay. I need
Okay.
x to the power 9.
Okay.
Now, after this, what you do is you have to break it down now. So 12. So basically what you'll do is you have to break it down, which means that now you will do NCR. Then you will just give me 1 minute, teacher. Just give me
Sure.
1 minute.
Sure,
To get that to you. Okay, Khadija, let's continue. All
Yes.
right. So you'll do NCR 2 to the power n minus r, where you will be multiplying the power. So 2 has the power n minus r, and then x has the power 3r. Yeah. Now what you'll do, you'll just make an expression out of the r's. Okay. So what you'll do is you'll basically write n minus r plus 3r should give you 9. Okay. You just make an expression out of the powers. Okay. So 9, 3 minus 1 is 2 is equal to 9. 2r is equal to 9 minus 9, which is 0. R is equal to 0. So this basically tells us that in our expression for r is 0, we are supposed to get yes, r is 0, we're supposed to get our term for x cubed.
Okay, so
yes?
technically it'll be the first term then where we'll get the r equals to 0.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you do NC 0,
we're finding x to the power 9. Wait. Yes.
because when
So
we
when
do
you will
NC
plug in
0,
r as 0, you will get a power of 9.
yeah.
So let's try that. Let's do NCR. So 9C0.
Yes.
Into 2 to the power 9 and x cubed to the power 0. Yeah.
Yes. So
Okay.
9 and C, so it'll be 9C0 will be 1, 2 to the power of 9 is 512. So it'll be 512.
Yes, it's 512, but wait. Let's do another questions example. This question is not working. Wait.
Sure.
For example, you had, let's use the same question over here we were doing. So let's do x squared plus 2 upon x to the power 5. And I want you to find the term with x4. So I have 5cr, a, which is x squared to the power 5 minus r, b to the power r. And I need a power of 4. So now I'll make an expression out of it. So it's 5cr x to the power 2 5 is 10 and minus 2r. And b to the power r. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
So now what you do is you make an expression. So 10 minus 2r plus r.
Where did you get the 10 minus 2?
Yes?
Where did you get the 10 minus 2 from?
I just multiplied. I opened up the bracket.
Okay. So
Yeah. So my b was 2 upon x. I need all the x's. Just remember, I need the powers to be on all the x's. Okay. So 5cr x. I multiply. I open it up. So 10 minus 2r. And 2x minus 1 r. 5cr x 10 minus 2r. 2 to the power r and x to the power minus r. Now I just use the x's for the power, okay? So it is 10 minus 2r and minus r is equal to, I need a power of 4.
yes.
10 minus 3r is equal to 4. Minus 3r is equal to 4 minus 10, which is minus 6. R is equal to 2. So according to this formula, it's saying that when I will put an r as 2 in this term formula, I will get a power of 4. Let's
Four,
try
okay.
it.
Yeah, sure.
So I will put 5c2.
Yeah.
What is A? A is x squared. 5 minus 2 is 3. B is 2 upon x to the power of 2. Can you
Yes.
calculate this for me?
Yeah, sure. Just give me a minute to the power of 2. X. And it'll be so 10 into x to the power of 5 into so that will give us 40x cubed though. I just did that though.
Is it giving you a 40x cubed?
Yeah, I just got so yeah. Yeah, I got 40x cubed.
Okay.
Oh, just wait. That was my bad. Ignore what I just said. Just wait. It's 40x4. Yeah, yes.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's 40x
Yeah.
4.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay. So I'll give you 40x to the power 4. And this can be correlated over here because it's the same question. Where we plugged in r as 2, we got 40x to the power 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Makes sense.
Yes. Let's do another example for this to make it clearer for you.
Sure.
For example, you have okay. The question says 2x plus 5 upon x to the power 6. I want you to find the term in x4. So let's do it together first. Okay.
Sure.
So what is the formula for the term? It's NCR.
Yes.
A, it remains the same basically. Yeah. N minus R, B to the power R. So it's
Yes.
6CR. My A is 2x.
2x.
So 6 minus R, B to the power R.
R, which is 5.
B is 5x, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 5x minus 1
Okay. You're
to
done.
the power minus 1 R. Okay.
Yes.
Now again, you have 6 minus R and this will be minus R because the power of x is minus 1. And this should be equal to 4. Yeah.
Just wait. Sorry. 6 minus R and minus R. Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
so I have 6 minus 2R is equal to 4. Minus 2R is equal to minus 2. R is equal to 1. So it's saying when I will put in R as 1, I should get a power of x to the power 4. Let's try to do that. So I have 6C1, 2x. 6 minus 1 is 5.
Yes.
5 upon x to the power 1. Can you try to do this?
Yes. So six. So it's gonna be it's gonna equal to 960 x to the power of 4. So yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. Try to do this one on your own. x cubed plus 7 upon x to the power 5. I want you to find x to the power 7.
Okay.
Tell me a value for r when you find it.
Yeah, sure, I will. Just give me a minute. R equals to -1.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So over here, did you multiply it with the bracket? Did you do x to the power 3 5 is 15 minus 3r? And then 7x minus 1 to the power 2.
Oh no,
It's
I
going
didn't
to
do that.
be-
I just did. Oh yeah, okay, that's where I went wrong. Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry about that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, okay. So it'll be so this x cubed will be 5. So it will be 15 minus 3r. minus r equals to 7. It's going to equal to 2.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so then I'll do
And also the term.
yes, yes. 5c 2 is going to equal. So I got 490 x to the power of 7.
Perfect. Okay. Okay, now just answer me this. If
Mhm.
I give you this question and I ask you to find the constant,
Okay.
what is the what will we equate that expression to? What do you need the power of x as?
Constant is the same thing, right? So it would just be, I guess, like either 1 or 0, like just 1 then maybe?
So what are we right now? What are we equating the expression to? We're equating the expression to the power we require from x, yeah?
Yes, so 7.
Right now, what power do we require from x? What is a constant? Do you know?
Constant is the same number over and over, so it's not changing.
No. A constant is any term without x.
Okay.
Okay, so over here, for example, in the questions that we were doing, this 1 is my constant because it doesn't have any x to it. Okay,
Okay.
so what is the power of x with 1?
0.
Can I write? Yes, so can I write 1 and 1 to x to the power 0? Is it the same thing?
1. Yes.
Yeah, so right now you require a power of x of 0. So now
Okay.
you will equate it to 0, okay?
Okay.
Try to do this question.
Mhm. Mhm. Does that say x to the power of 4?
Where? Yes, 4.
Just wanted to.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. So for the equation, I got 10 minus r plus r equals to 0. Is that?
You got 10. Can you repeat? Khatija?
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, sorry, I wanted to say for the equation right now, I got 10 minus r plus r equals to 0.
No. In this way, your r's will get cancelled out. That's something you did wrong. So it's 10 CR.
Yeah, I have
4
that.
upon x is my a. So 10 minus r over here.
Yeah.
And x4 is my b to the power r. Did you bring the r up over here, x up over here?
So will it
4x
be?
minus 1, did you do this?
No, I didn't. Oh my God, I need to fix that problem. Okay.
4, and then this will be 4r.
Yes.
So it will be plus, minus 10 plus r plus 4r, and I need it as 0.
Yes, okay. Maybe 5 r equals 10. R equals to 2.
Yes, perfect.
Okay.
You don't
And
need
then
to solve further, but you
okay.
understand this, right?
Okay.
Okay, just give me an answer. If I would have asked you to find the term with 1 upon x squared, what would you have equated the expression to?
So it could be x minus 2.
Yes, so you will equate the expression over here. If I would have asked you, you would have equated it to minus 2, okay?
Yes.
Yes. So whatever the power of x is, you need, that is what you equate it to, okay?
Makes
All right.
sense.
All right. Okay. Let's talk about middle terms. Sometimes they can also ask you to directly calculate the middle term of the expression.
Calculate middle term.
The middle term, it's very clear that the middle term is a term in between the expression. So for example, what you need to note is you can only calculate the middle term if the power of the expression is even. Okay?
Okay.
So it can only be calculated if it is even. So for example, I give you the question 2 plus x cubed. I give you the question 4 plus 3x to the power 12. Is the power even?
Yes.
Yeah, only then I can calculate the middle term. So when this happens and you have to calculate the middle term, what you do is your R will be equal to whatever the power of the bracket is upon 2. So over here, I'll plug in R as 6.
Yes.
Okay. So similarly, like always, you'll do 12C6, A to the power 6, and B to the power again 6.
Ah, okay. So.
Understand?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So for if this was the expression, 2 plus x cubed to the power 9, could you have calculated the middle term?
No, I couldn't
Why?
because it's even odd.
Yes. All right. This is a very basic concept that they can ask you. Let's do a question. They can either ask you to simply expand the expression, or they can ask you for a particular term in the expression, or this is the they can ask you the middle term, or this is the third type of question that can come. Okay.
Okay.
So for example, they have asked you to calculate the term in x squared. And they have given you the expression 5 minus x into 1 plus x 6. Okay. This is the question, and we're asking you to find out the term in x squared.
Okay.
Now, for these type of questions, what you do is, can you see that this is a linear expression? There is no power to it.
Yes.
So only if I want to expand something, I can only expand this one. Yeah.
Yes.
So how you'll expand it basically is you have to you will keep in mind that you have to calculate the power in x squared. So you will
Yes.
only expand for the terms that you will have x squared for. So in the end, you will be multiplying the brackets, yes?
Yes.
So if I want to, if I will be multiplying 5 with something and I need x squared, what should the power of the other term be?
Like
The power.
with
What
x.
should I multiply? Yes. What should I multiply 5 with to get x squared in my answer?
X squared.
Yes. So the term would be of x squared. So I need to first calculate the term with x squared in this expression. Okay.
Okay.
Second, you will also be multiplying it with minus x. So what will I multiply with minus x to get x squared in my expression?
X minus x.
So no, x. The
Okay.
sign doesn't matter, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So for to get x, you have to calculate the term for x as well. So
Okay.
there are two terms to be calculated: term for x squared and the term for x.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's first calculate the term for x.
Okay.
Can you do that?
So can you do this with me really quickly first?
Yeah. So you'll use the term formula. What is my n? N is 6. C, R, A is 1, 6 minus R, and X is?
X.
X to the power of R.
R.
Yeah.
So yes. Yes.
Okay. Now what you'll do is you need to calculate the term for x squared. Yeah.
Okay.
So you basically just what you can do is over here. You can. This is a linear expression, so you don't really need to use the term formula. Yeah. You can just calculate it like this only. So what is the term which will have a power of x squared?
2.
No.
No, sorry. What are you asking?
What is the term which will have the power of x squared? What is the relationship between t and r?
Between
Whatever the term value is, the r will be 1 less than that. So if I want x squared, I will take t3. Yeah.
Yes.
So 6c3, 1 to the power 3,
Okay.
Yeah.
X to the power of
No, 62. I'm sorry. 62 because r is one less. So 62, 4, and x to the power of 6 minus 2 is 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I try to understand this, why you took T3 for what reason?
Because I need to find the expression, the term for x squared.
Okay, yeah, that
But
makes sense.
we
And then
have,
for
yes,
you need
but
to
we
find
have, yeah,
and then for
but we,
because you need to find the x2, that's why your r is 2, right?
yes, exactly.
Okay,
My r
makes
is
sense.
2 because when I do T3, my r is always 1 less than the term.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so when you calculate this, this is a linear term, which is why we do not need to use the term formula because we already know r. However,
Yes.
it wasn't if it wasn't a linear expression, we would have needed to do the term formula. Okay,
Okay.
to find r. Okay, so when I do this, I will get
15x squared.
yes 15x to the power 2.
Yes.
And for x, r will be 1. Yeah.
Yes.
So I need to find t2. Yes.
Yes.
The term will always be 1 greater than the r value. So
Yes.
61,
Yes.
1 to the power 5, x
Yes.
to the power 1,
Yes.
which will give you 6x.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So now what I do is 5 minus x, and I have 6x plus 15x squared. So I multiply. I have to multiply 5 with x squared, the term with x squared. So 5 into 15, which will give me 75x squared. And I will multiply x with x, so minus 6x squared. And my answer would be 75 minus 6, which will give me 69x squared.
Okay. So you're gonna multiply the you multiplied the
Only for
minus.
I only need the term for x squared, which is why I only calculated the term for x squared.
Okay. So okay, makes sense.
All right. Similarly, now I want you to do a similar question on your own. Now this question has 3 terms. 2 plus 3x plus 7x squared, 1 plus x to the power 6. Try to do it on your own, then I'll do it with you.
Okay, sure.
I want you to find the term for x squared right now.
Okay.
How many terms need to be calculated?
3, I think.
Yes. And what are the powers of the terms that you're calculating for?
So I have one of them is gonna be 2 and then x squared, 3x and then x, and then it'll be 7x squared and x to the power.
7x squared will be multiplied with the constant, so x should be
Yes.
0.
Yes, I have that.
3x will be multiplied with x, so x to the power 1. And 2 will be multiplied by x squared. So these are the 3 terms that need to be calculated.
Yes, got that. It's gonna be this will be 6, 2, 15x squared 6c 6 plus 3x minus 7x squared with 15x squared 15x squared plus 4 3x into 15 30x squared and 18x squared and 13 that minus 7 41x squared
41.
x squared.
Okay. All right. So when you calculated the terms for when you expanded it, what did you get?
Just give me 1 minute. Minus.
You would have gotten 1 plus
Yeah.
6 plus 15x squared.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what I got. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I multiplied the 2 with the 15x squared, so I got the 30x squared.
30x squared.
Yeah, and then I multiplied the 3x with the 6x, so I got the 18x squared.
Yeah.
And then the minus 7x squared with the plus 1, which is minus 7x squared.
Where did you get minus 7 from?
Oh, sorry, plus
Plus
7. Plus 7, never mind. That's where I went wrong.
Yeah.
So plus 7. It will be 55x squared.
Yes, perfect.
Sorry, I had a typo error. That's why I didn't notice the plus 7.
Okay, great. Okay. Now the question says, expand the following in ascending powers of x up to and including the term for x squared. So A is 1 plus 3x to the power 6 and B is 1 minus 4x to the power 6. Give me the answers for both of these.
So it says, says expand the following in ascending powers of x up to and including the term for x squared.
Yes.
Okay. So one of those is 1 plus 3 the power of 6. B is 1 minus 4. 4x to the power of 6. So we need to find x0, x1, and x2 for the first
Yeah.
one, and x0, x1, x2. Yeah, okay.
Are you done for part A?
Almost, just give me 2 minutes. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, so for 6C0, you have 1.
Okay.
For 6C1, you have 18x.
Yeah.
And then for 6C2, I got 130,
You got?
135 x to the
Yeah.
power of, yeah.
Yeah. Tell me for B.
I haven't done B yet.
Okay.
Just one thing I wanted to clarify. So let's say if it's 1 minus 4x, will the B be minus 4x or just 4x? Or it'll be
Minus
minus, yeah, okay.
minus 4.
Yeah. So I have 1 for 60.
Yeah.
61, I have minus 24x.
Yes.
And then for 62, I have 240x squared.
Yes, perfect.
Yay.
Okay. Look at the next question. This is the next part of the same question, okay? So it's saying by first factorizing the quadratic, this is the quadratic they've given you.
Yeah.
Deduce the first three terms in the binomial expansion of this. Okay.
Okay.
It has a power of 6.
It's gonna be the same thing to be like we did previously in the question before this one.
Yes, kind of. But first you need to factorize it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we do not know how to expand 3 terms in an expression. Okay. It
Yeah.
has to be 2 always. We only know expansions for 2 terms.
Yes.
So initially you will have to factorize this. How can you factorize this, Khadija?
What's it called? Find the x values. Oh no, that's minus 12x squared. Never mind. Take out the 12.
No. This is the expression. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you factorize it for me?
Yeah, sure.
How will you factorize it? Tell me.
We'll have to use the quadratic formula for this one, no?
No, but you only use the quadratic formula when you have an equation. This is not an equation, it's an expression.
Okay, no, this is simple. You'll just take out the minus first and then.
Yeah, so you take out the minus first.
Yeah.
Now you will do middle term breaking.
Yes, minus
Okay.
x. Yes, minus 1. So it'll be one side will be 3x, another side will be 1x, and it'll just be.
This is the second part of the same question, okay?
Yes. So it'll be 3x. So it'll be 1 and 1, and it'll be 3x plus 1, and then 4x minus 1.
Okay,
Hello?
so I have a minus. Yes, I have a minus outside.
Yes, the minus as well, yeah.
Okay. How do you remove the minus now?
Put them in the brackets.
Yes, you can just multiply the minus with one of the brackets. So if
Yeah.
I look at the question, now it'll become 1 minus 4x, yeah?
4x plus 1. 4x plus 1 or minus, yes.
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 Okay. You just need to multiply the minus with one of the brackets. Why? Because eventually both of the brackets will be multiplied.
Yes.
So it's the same. You don't have to do it with both of the brackets. Okay. So can you see the similarity between the questions in part 1 and part 2?
Okay, no, one thing now I don't.
Here.
So now, like, let's say if they say find the first three terms, we can use either the 1 minus 4x or the 3x plus 1, right?
No, right now, do you see the similarity between the question? Do you see that the expression that we found out is similar to this? We have powers over here, but we don't have powers over here, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, but now what they're saying is, find the first 3 terms in the expansion of this.
Yes.
So this is equal to 1 minus x minus 12x squared. Can I write this is equal to 1 minus 4x to the power 6 and 3x plus 1 to the power 6? Is it the same thing?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. So now they're asking you to find the first 3 terms. So you find the first 3 terms of this and the first 3 terms of this, which you have done already in the questions, yeah?
Oh, yes,
So
yes.
Yeah. What is the first 3 terms of 1 minus 4x that you got?
1 minus 4x, I got 1 minus 24x. And then 240x squared.
Okay. And the second one?
Just give me a minute. 240x squared. For the second one, I have 1 plus 18x
Yeah.
135x squared.
Yeah. Now what you do is you have to find the first three terms of this now.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have already because this expression is the same as this.
Yes.
So you have already found the first three terms. You just need to open up the brackets. You just multiply.
Okay.
So when you multiply, you will get 1 minus 6x minus 57x squared.
X.
Okay?
Okay. Minus 54x squared. That's what you said?
57.
57. Okay.
Okay, minus 57x squared.
Okay.
You understand how we did the question?
Yes.
This is the another type of question that they can give you. So the binomial, the basics remain the same. What they do is they manipulate the question. However, when you get these types of questions, it is very important to stay vigilant on the fact that the first part will always be linked to the second part. Okay? So
Okay.
this connection you have to determine on your own. If I wouldn't have connected the two parts, I wouldn't have been able to do this.
Okay, I have a really quick question. If you
Yes.
expand this on the calculator, it'll give you like, wouldn't you expand the one with the 18x, the one with the 135x squared?
You will multiply all of them together. So you will multiply 1 with all of these three, then minus 24 with all of this, then 240 with all of this.
Okay.
And you just need the first three terms. So what you multiply 1 with all of the three, you multiply 24x with only the first two. Why? Because if you multiply over here, you will get x cubed, which is the fourth term.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
And
Makes
240
sense.
technically you will only multiply with 1 because it's already squared.
Okay, so you said multiply the first term with all three.
Yeah.
Multiply the second term with the first two.
Yes.
And then multiply the last one with just the one.
Yes. And this is not something that you need to rote learn. This is something which is very theoretical. So
Yeah.
they can sometimes also ask you to find the first 4 terms or just the first 2 terms. So it'll be depending on the question they're giving you. Okay.
That makes sense. Thank you.
Okay. Let me just stop recording.